Hey there, everybody. My name is Angelo. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. It's great to have all of you. I'm just hanging out in the basement right now. If the audio spikes a little bit, I apologize. The setup is the best it is going to be right for right now. I am doing my best to just make videos, try to be talking about quality concepts, and if you're interested in any of that, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. It is free and it also helps me out a lot. Hit that notification bell to remind yourself of when I upload new content and all that good stuff. Now, with that being said, I just wanted to talk to you all about today, my weekend, how I'm feeling after busting my butt for multiple days in a row, even on days that I really was supposed to have off, and go from there. So with that being said, um, yesterday I put together a PVC fence, and that took quite a while and a lot of manpower to dig a lot of holes for the footings, the posts, and it led to cramping and dehydration because we were outside for a very long time, and just overall not a very fun time. So this time I am hoping that that goes a little bit smoother, and sorry about that. Um my phone was going off. Hoping that everything just goes over a little bit smoother. Hopefully we don't have to build any more fence in the near future. And if we do, now that we have it down a little bit more, it'll be an easier project to complete. With that being said, right now I am hanging out in the basement. If you didn't know that, you might recognize some of this if you have seen some of my other videos. So, I just finished walking on the elliptical, not anything too crazy. I walked on it for about 15 minutes, or not the elliptical. I'm shot. I'm tired. Um, I walked on the walking pad or the treadmill, whatever you want to call it. This one doesn't have rails. I call it a walking pad. I don't know if that's the right words for it, but is what it is. Um, I was feeling really lazy today after working outside all day yesterday, and then of course bouncing around for work today, and I really didn't want to do anything. And I kind of reflected on it and realized that, was I really going to let one feeling dictate the whole thing that I wind up doing for the rest of my night? And if I do it tonight, will it wind up overflowing and basically compounding day by day as I start to give myself more leeway? So I decided to crack down and not give myself that leeway and not really give myself the option, but to keep going because it's only 15 minutes. And I think we all have 15 minutes of spare time to do something productive. It doesn't have to be exercise. You could read a book. You could, write some things that you have to do, make a list of chores, spend a small amount of time in your room organizing, and just after every single day doing that for a short period of time, everything will start to fall into order. So for me, really, the big thing here has been recovering from surgery. If you are unaware, I had brain surgery for the third time. Yes, the third time. February 5th. And so I have been trying to stay fit ever since I got medically cleared, which was 6 weeks after the 5th. And walking has been a huge part of it. And another big part of it has been lacrosse. So just being active in sport, as well as just making sure that I decide to walk, even if it's for a short period of time, to get those steps in and stay active. Really, for not only recovering from surgery, but for a better version of my life, because that's the more fit you are and the more capable you are physically, you're going to have a higher quality of life. probably going to live longer, according to a lot of the data that I've read. I know that can be misleading sometimes, but listen, what if it does? If it does, then it's worth it. And if it doesn't, then I still had a great time doing it. So I don't think it's hurting anybody. And I know it's definitely not hurting myself. It's just really special to be able to share all of this with you guys and continue to see a base of followers and subscribers and comments and interactions. It's been a lot of fun, and it really just drives me to want to get better every single day. And I think that's been a major key point in everything that I do, is trying to be just a little bit better every single day and just stacking that and stacking that and stacking that. And it really adds up very fast. And so I'm really proud of myself and the fact that I have continued to push myself to be better every day, as well as, just forcing myself out of my comfort zone and trying this, even though I'm not, uber famous, even though I'm not making, my life savings off of YouTube. I am enjoying the process. It's a lot of fun. I get to talk about what I genuinely want to talk about and share it with people that genuinely care about it and have shared some very important things with me. And that means a lot to me. And if I knew this sooner, I would have done it way earlier. But, I would just tell you, if you are in a spot where you don't really know where to start, what to do, whether it's health, fitness, just, school, anything in life, start somewhere, right? If you're down here, start somewhere in the range, because if you don't start at all, nothing's going to happen. Whereas if you do start, something really good could happen, and you could go from being down here to being all the way up here. And I think that's a really important thing to recognize, is that I'm guilty of it. I think we all have been guilty of it at some point. The fear of what if, but then the reality of living with those what ifs for the rest of your life. It's not a lot of fun. There are a lot of what ifs that I wish I could have changed, but that's how life goes. You make mistakes, you move on. So I'm trying to get better every single day. Share it with you guys. With that being said, I'm going to keep fighting my battles, and I'm going to keep sharing with all of you guys, because I think that you are a tremendous audience that has been very supportive, and I also genuinely believe in you. So, as I fight my battles and you fight yours, keep looking forward, keep pushing ahead, and just put that head down, push the bystanders to the side, and just keep on going. You got this. With that being said, like I always say, I'm going to keep fighting with my battles. I'm going to keep sharing with you guys. So I refuse to quit on myself, but I also refuse to quit on you guys. And I hope that you refuse to quit on yourself, and maybe you'll even refuse to quit on me, and we can hold each other accountable. I really look forward to talking to you all very soon. It is always a pleasure to just be able to check in, say hi, and I hope you all are staying happy, healthy, and safe, and I will talk to you all very soon. Have a good one.